mean, when it comes to Daisojo, I've been told that he's a good fiend. One of the best you can have throughout the whole game, actually. But because of that, I also want to make sure that I fuse a good demon into him, so that he's actually given good skills which goes together with his meditation. Which, yeah, it's, if I recall correctly, it's like a more powerful version of Life Drain. So you can use that. So now the best situation would be that he would have some kind of nice healing skill, because he can just drain back the life to keep himself alive during a fight, or use the mana to actually gain back mana so he can cast more healing spells or some kind of buffing spell. And the thing is, of course, to use that, or to actually, yeah, so I want to make use of the situation and fuse him into with some really good skills. And as far as I've seen, I don't think I've actually have anything which would actually make him justice, because meditation is such a good skill. So well, okay, so now that we have been to 2 of the rooms, we'll have for the 2 other rooms. The question is, of course, how to get there. And that's gonna take some more running around down here. No, you're confused. You dropped my money, which I do need. Yeah, that was great. You tried to talk to him while he was lying down, and he didn't say anything, so you let him recover and he hit your friend. That's not what a friend does. You don't let your friends get punched in the face just because you try to talk to the enemy. Then again, they're not friends. This is a silly conversation I have, a silly monologue. Yeah, it's not a good situation. Anyway, so it's been kind of hectic at work lately, so I've lately gotten into the thought that, I mean, there's so much things going on at the same time, and sometimes I've actually had the thought that LPing 2 games at the same time by also having these side projects I am working on, it's kind of it's a little bit too much, and it's kind of tricky to prioritize what I should actually be working on. Because really, I do want to do all of it, but I'm being a bit optimistic about time here, so I gotta face the facts. But yeah, I will always work on the main projects I have, and we'll just have to see if there's any time for anything else. That's the best way to tackle it. Now, I don't know what's gonna happen in the future, but I mean, after I've finished Nocturne and Eternal Punishment, besides that, the only thing I have down the pipe to work on is Digital Devil Saga 2. That's the only thing I can confirm that I will work on next. Other than that, it kind of becomes a situation where I either need to decide whether I just work on that game or if I do something else and maybe turn a side project into a main project. I don't know if I'll finish Ico and Shadow of the Colossus before then. Kinda silly actually, because what I've heard, those games are actually not that long. Anyway, yeah. I'm pondering about those things now and then, about the future, and and the crazy thing is that I want to do all of these things, but I'm not sure if I should actually do it, because technically there's also things I want to do in real life, which are, I mean, eventually I want to move on to another job, but I need to study some new things, learn new things to actually have the qualifications to get another job at a certain place. So that's something I need to consider. But the truth is that, yeah. I guess you could kind of say that I'm playing these games partly because I'm not sure what direction I should take right now. I mean, before I had something in mind before I left, or shortly after I graduated, but from there. But then, when I had my previous job, I had to. I eventually found myself that I had to find another job, and the current job I have is the one I applied for. But I eventually also want to move on from this job, so I have to decide what I should do. And you could technically say that I haven't decided yet because I'm playing these games whenever I have the time. Besides all of the other things I try to do in real life. It's like there's never enough time for anything, which is... it's a bit sad. Sometimes I wish that planet Earth was actually somewhere else on the axis rotating around the sun, so that this planet will have more hours per day, but that's not gonna happen. So we're just gonna have to cope with reality. It's no use trying to run from reality because it will always catch up to you. Sometimes you just need to break from it, but that doesn't mean it. Oh, this is... okay. So while I've been talking, I've been trying to find a way to the other rooms, but apparently the right solution was actually to jump down another hole, because I couldn't actually find where I was supposed to go. Oh, it's kind of silly when you try to do things and you try to talk at the same time, because if you are discussing or talking about something and something else pops up, it becomes such a mess to just shift topics right away, and then when you try to get back to the thing you were talking about in the beginning, you might actually forget what you were talking about. So as soon as I start talking about something, unless there's something really significant happening, I just don't mention it. Because really, trying to remember what you were talking about while playing the game, while trying to avoid to not react to everything that's happening, it's a bit of a mess. I don't think I need that skill. Oh. Hey, wait a minute. No, okay, no, sorry, never mind. At first I thought that, hey, why didn't I use that skill during the boss fight with the Onis? But I'm mixing skills up. Yeah, the Kunda removes debuffs on your party. Doesn't remove debuffs from the enemy, if I recall correctly. Because the skill I was thinking about was the Kaja, which Karasu was using to remove the Oni's buffs, which they used quite a bit. Anyway, what was I talking about before? See, this is what I'm talking about. I guess I'm the kind of person who tries to do a lot of things, but I'm slightly time optimistic and expect that I can do so many things at once, but in reality I actually can't. And the funny thing is that I do know that I do that, but I still do it. So yeah, that's something I need to work on. Now, how do I get to the next room? Please, I want to punch down the walls or something. I'm a demon. I should be able to do those things. No, I can't because I'm not omnipotent yet. I'm just a guy with some funky tattoos and yeah, I don't know why he wears those pants. Hey, this is another dead end. How do I get over there? I don't know. I'll have to go back anyways, but because I don't see any secret walls I can pass through. Okay, so we have to go back. Oh. And we have to find our way to the final door. You know, I'm starting to think that this time I've actually spent down here has not been that lucrative as I thought it would be. Or actually, did I have any expectations to begin with? I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. I'm confused. I blame it on this labyrinth. It confuses the heck out of me. I get lost in things and talking to myself about what I'm thinking about doesn't really help. Oh. Yeah, let's just start to focus on the things at hand. You know, such as getting out of here. Now, see, if you would be in a panic and you were here, oh my, you would be so full of despair. I would probably just lie down and wait for something to happen, which it wouldn't. So Naoki here is doing the right thing. He has strong will. He's not just human. He's not weak. Okay, can I actually grab this chest now? No, okay. He's focusing at the task at hand, but I'm steering him. So basically I am the overlord. The supreme commander. And he's probably thinking that I'm some kind of moron right now, because I don't know what I'm doing. Should I actually run around here until can I open chest? No. I don't have the patience. I'll just see if I can open the chest at some point when I get back, and the Kagutsushi cycle is actually close to full.